In this video, we'll outline some of the main types of alternative investments. These are hedge funds, private equity funds, real estate, commodities, and infrastructure. We will also discuss other alternatives that do not fall under any of these categories, such as collectibles. Okay, let's begin right away. Many of you are probably familiar with hedge funds. They manage portfolios of securities and derivatives, usually allowing a high degree of leverage. Hedge funds can take either long or short positions, and therefore can profit from both increases and decreases in asset prices. In other words, they deploy various strategies in their pursuit of delivering superior performance than the broader market. Another popular category of alternative investments is private equity. These funds invest in private companies or in public companies they take private. The majority of private equity funds use the leveraged buyout (LBO) strategy, where they use a lot of debt to finance their investments in established companies. As you know, higher leverage brings higher risk to the investments, but also accounts for a higher expected return. Venture capitalist funds are a subset of the private equity category. They invest in young companies, also called startups or scale-ups, at various stages of early growth. Next, we move to real estate. Here, we have various structures through which investors can gain exposure to equity and debt investments in residential and commercial property. Investments can be made in publicly listed equity through real estate investment trusts, REITs, or alternatively, in public traded debt through mortgage-backed securities, or MBS. And we also have private investment vehicles that directly own properties or loans associated with them. The next group of alternative investments is commodities. It includes several subcategories like precious metals, base metals, and energy and agricultural commodities. How do investors gain exposure to this type of asset class? Simply by owning physical commodities like metals, oil, or grain. Alternatively, they can use derivatives like futures or funds tracking commodity indexes. Another option is to invest in equity of commodity-producing companies. The most common approach to investing, though, is through futures or index funds. Next, we have infrastructure. These are long-lived real assets intended for public use and benefit, such as airports, roads, electric grids, water utilities, telecommunication infrastructure, and so on. Investors can gain exposure to this asset class by investing in the equity of companies owning and operating the underlying assets, ETFs, and private equity funds. Finally, we have investments that fall under the category Other Types of Alternatives. These include tangible collectibles like art, fine wines, stamps, coins, and antiques. This group also comprises intangibles such as patents, domain names, and blockchain crypto assets or tokens. All right, we did a good warm-up. In the following lessons, we'll get into more details about these types of asset classes. See you later.